Yeah. Which engine is this metal?
This is a New York Central 460 steam engine. You don't see many steam engines nowadays, only on in parks and exhibitions. And it has a New York Central caboose, which you don't see any cabooses anymore. They have, that's the last car in the train with the little box on the top. And it has a number of different cars. The green one is a reefer car, which they carry perishable goods in. The second car is a coal car. The third car is, well, that's a box car. It's a 40-foot box car. Then you have that's the Santa Fe. And you have the Central Railroad of New Jersey hopper, which holds anything from coal to any kind of rock or I have garbage in there now.
Does it whistle?
Oh, sure. Also has a bell. A lot of neat stuff, but too many to mention here because you wouldn't care about things like hearing a coupler clank or, letting off steam. Excuse me, that wasn't the engine.
So how many have you got?
Oh, I have 5 engines home that are too big to fit on the tightness of the radius.
Okay.
And I have, oh boy, I probably have, total counting those, I probably have about, 10 more that I didn't bring. The smaller one, the smaller the radius, the smaller the engine you really need, because it's too long and the wheels can't take the turn.
So you take all of these to your club?
Well, I have at one time or another, yes. Every one of these has been there. I like, this one is one of my, it's my second favorite steam engine. The other one I have is a lot bigger. And too big to. I have one engine that is so powerful, it will pull, it's advertised as being able to pull 25 passenger cars, and it'll do better than that. I have seen it. It's a remarkable engine. And these aren't cheap. It's okay. This train right here, that's $250, and these are about $15 a piece. So it's not cheap. Not worth it to you, because you're not in the hobby, But that thing over there, the sound system on that engine alone, everything that's in that tender, the coal tender, costs, just by itself, costs $100. Yeah. Over $100. That engine without the sound system will sell for about $90. With it, it costs $150. Wow. I have engines home that, oh no, excuse me, $250. But if you'll know engines, it's got a lot of detail. It has to be worth it. They're not going to have you pay $250 for something that's just molded and it's, hasn't got all the right parts at least. You know what I mean? It looks a lot like photos of the real thing. Right down to these little. That way I don't know if you can see the line going down in it. Drop sand onto the front. It makes a 60-year-old guy feel like he's about 10 or 15 years old. The phrase you want to remember is, kids play with toy trains, and real men operate model railroads.
Right.
That's what you want to know. Oh, that number 7 there, that engine is about 50 years old. I traded some passenger cars for it and 2 more engines. And it's ancient. It has, everything nowadays has these low current drain hand motors, and this has an open frame motor. It just draws more energy than a dozen light bulbs. You know, it's really, it's powerful, but it uses a lot of current. But these things here, the meter on your ammeter won't even move with these. It's less than half an amp of current. The battery will probably draw maybe 3 or 4 amps. They're much more efficient now. Remarkable is the thing, that sound system is the most remarkable sound system I have. I was telling you about all the things you could do. It has half a dozen different types of horns or whistles. You can slow you heard the ding of the bell. You can slow that down or speed it up. Anything is worth what you pay for it. But when you get something like that, you pretty much have more than you'll ever use. You know, it's like it's not getting that one. It's not like getting a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, but it is like getting a fully loaded Cadillac. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not quite the best car in the world, but pretty darn good. They have engines that do everything that one does, plus smoke, that may, a little, not too much larger than that, too large for this track though, that it will cost over $400. Yeah, and that's not, this one there, that's $250, but that doesn't smoke. The guy who has the company builds that was in our club. And he's quite a dynamic individual. He's shorter than I am, but he's what is called wiry, very thin. Mike Wolf is his name. He has Mike's MTH, Mike's Train House.